you guys specialize in altcoin research. And so, Bill, this is a portfolio that you created. And we want you to kind of talk about this, talk about why you think this is a great mixture of a portfolio for people.
All right. So at Token Metrics, we've got a couple different ways of generating portfolios. We do AI sometimes, and we do machine learning, and this is a mix. So I picked 5 coins. I sent them to our financial engineers, okay, and they use really advanced financial math to come up with an asset allocation. And what do you know? BitBoy Crypto's favorite coin, Cardano, wound up with a 25% allocation. And I'm like, well, what a great gift for the man for getting 1 million subs, right? The math is on his side along with the people. Perfect, right? Mm-hmm. And then we've got other coins in there. We've got Alpha, okay, which we've done some deep dive research on. It's a DeFi coin, and Perp, which is like a futures trading coin. So we've got some advanced finance and DeFi math there that we think is really, really undervalued. And then I let my man Forrest talk. Basically, he found audio and introduced us to Nano. Audio is, the future of music. We have decentralized finance, and as Forrest will say, it's decentralized content for audio. It's iTunes and Spotify for the people on the blockchain. And Nano speaks for itself, right? It's a part of the future of money. Now, I forgot one thing. Polkadot, right? Everyone's talking about Elon. Everyone's talking about Dogecoin. How about we remember Web 3, right? Web 3.0, Polkadot, auctioning parachains, the future of the internet. Gee, everyone seems to have forgotten about that. How silly, right? So wouldn't you know, the computer, along with Cardano, puts Polkadot at a 25% allocation. And this is one of the things we do with Token Metrics, AI, machine learning, financial engineering guys in New York, really advanced stuff to help us and BitBoy help you make money.
Yeah, and the thing is, we've got a lot of people in the chat that are angry right now. A lot of people are angry. They said, where's Chainlink? Where is VeChain? Well, here's the thing, guys. We only got 6 coins right here. This is, and I tell you guys all the time, don't get yourself over leveraged or over diversified when it comes to the coins you're putting in your portfolio. Cardano and DOT are great projects, but VeChain and Link are also really great projects. This is just a sample portfolio that the machine learning came up with, and I think it'd be hard to argue against any of these coins. But I think really what you guys see with this is that 2 of the biggest coins out there, Cardano and DOT, it wants having over 50% of your portfolio because you want to lean on those bigger ones. So I'm sure, that could have been switched out with VeChain or with Chainlink, but VeChain has had a massive pump recently. It's gone down a little bit. I think it's time for Cardano and DOT to cycle in, and we're seeing with Cardano right now having some big pumps. Let's see. This DeFi Disneyland, Alpha Finance, this is a project that we talked about. They had did you know about the problem they had with, what was the...
Right,
was it
Rari.
Cream?
Well, no, Rari, as I understood, tried to connect to them.
Yeah.
Right, and then Rari got hacked, but these guys were fine. It wasn't. Yeah. It had nothing to do with Alpha.
Right. At first they thought it did, but then they did a little more investigation, found out it wasn't a bug there, it was somewhere else.
Right, and we think this is amazing. I mean, all the supply has been drained off centralized exchanges. According to one of our analysts, Binance actually had to go to Alpha to reload their supply. They've got cross-chain DeFi capabilities, so it's not just ETH, gas fees and all. Yeah. They can do Binance Coin. They can do leveraged yield farming. Did you ever have a moment in crypto where you said, gee, I wish I could borrow more so I could buy more or play more? Well, guess what? Alpha's going to help you and institutions do that. The staking paid 9% as of this morning, and the more people use the protocol, the more people get paid for staking. So guess what? People drained Alpha and staked it. Alpha's got a 20%, I believe that might be a typo. Maybe
there is a typo.
There's a typo. It's the weekend. See, that'll tell you how good the golf tournament was.
Yeah. So you guys can see actually, there's a typo. These are both supposed to say 10%. They do say 10% in the pie chart. This has 10%. This has 10%. But on the outside is a typo. The actual pie chart here does add up to 100. Someone said they changed the chart real quickly. No, we just didn't notice it, but thank you for your comments. So anyways, guys, let's move on. So Perpetual Protocol, tell us about that a little bit. This is actually the only one on here I've actually not heard of.
Okay, so Perp is a DEX. It's like roughly the 8th largest DEX, right? They trade on XDAI, so no gas fees.
Okay.
So if you stake it, okay, they pay their trading fees, part of their trading fees to the stakers. So it's got over 100% yield, okay? And that may only go up because the more people trade, the more they pay the stakers. CoinGecko has it at 258 on the market cap chart.
Wow.
Okay? Currently, it's incredibly volatile, impossible to own, which of course means you should own it because the best trades are the toughest trades, right? You know, it's been whipping around between 5 and 16. Charts show, you know, $40 is possible, 63 is possible long term. For example, right now, Synthetics, which could go to 100, right now it has a $3 billion market cap. If Perp, this like really unique exchange, if Perp had a $3 billion market cap, it'd be trading at $150. Currently, it trades at, I don't know, what, 9? And everybody can't sell it fast enough because of a Silicon Valley tweet? Please.
Well, and Synthetics itself is actually probably undervalued, which is what's pretty interesting here. I know you had brought some stuff about Synthetics right here. Tell us a little bit about this.
Okay. So Synthetics is going to be, along with Aave, is going to be the cornerstone of the future of Wall Street on the blockchain. Okay, probably the biggest trade in the history of crypto is coming when DeFi is no longer DeFi, it's just finance on the blockchain. And there's nothing bigger in finance in Wall Street than derivatives and options. Now you're like, I don't understand that. Well, you don't have to, right? You don't have to. If Wall Street comes to the blockchain or Wall Street is done on the blockchain because that's what the market wants, then Synthetics could lead the charge. Now, Synthetics has been sitting around at 20, boring you to death.
Absolutely. I almost went to sleep thinking about it.
Right. And when they bore you to death or they shake you out with panic and puke, that means the big move's about to start. So I got some GAN work here. I have a trend line, right? Synthetics is so undervalued versus where its trend line is from the GAN work. You know, Synthetics really should be at 70.
Absolutely.
And it's currently at 20. And again, you know, they're selling it like there's no tomorrow today, which is why I wore my moon jacket, because Synthetics should probably be at 100 by the end of the summer. Okay? That's how big the future of Wall Street trade could be. Now, you're like, oh, well, you know, everybody on YouTube says it's all going to go up huge. Yeah, people, listen. Wall Street comes to the blockchain, Synthetics, okay, Alpha, Perp, all of these coins. I mean, did you see how Aave was moving prior to Elon, you know, doing like the Muppet Show on Twitter or whatever he's doing, right? I mean, come on, all right? So, I mean, and if you go to the trend indicator from Token Metrics' website, right, you know, the next slide will show you that, you know, we've got this really nifty system, which was
This is a new system. This is a new system you guys have, right?
Right. So this is a combination of, you know, I was on these calls, Ian was on these calls, and what I call our financial engineering team, you know, they're like, they would be the equivalent of, you know, Mr. Scott in the engine room of the Enterprise.
Yeah.
So they developed this indicator, and I noticed, conveniently, it ticked bullish for Synthetics. Okay? Now, it's been chopping around, but this dip, to me, feels like discount shopping in DeFi, particularly Synthetics. So if the humans like it, if the computers like it, then I leave it up to you. Not investment advice.
Token Metrics is a cryptocurrency investment platform that helps users leverage machine learning to become better crypto investors. Our in-depth analysis helps eliminate the emotions of investing, find profitable investment opportunities, and filters out scams. Learn more at tokenmetrics.com.